Ethan never rushed. That was his secret. While other men chased, guessed, or hoped, Ethan studied. He watched from a distance, learned patterns. Favorite coffee orders, morning routines, the way they smiled when they were alone versus when they were pretending. He didn't approach until he knew them better than they knew themselves. By then, it was already too late. Her name was Vanessa. She liked lavender candles, late-night crime shows, and red wine. Although she didn't know one wine from another, she pretended to be refined. She lived alone, worked late, and every Thursday night she stopped at the same small bookstore downtown. Ethan had been watching her for 3 weeks, learning, memorizing, perfecting. The first time he spoke to her, it felt like fate. "Excuse me," he said softly, holding up a book she'd picked up the week before. "Is this any good?" Vanessa smiled. That was all it took. Within days, he was everything she didn't know she wanted. He liked her music, her shows, her wine. He finished her sentences. Remembered small details no one else ever noticed. "You're kind of perfect," she told him one night, laughing softly. Ethan smiled. "I just pay attention." Weeks passed, and Vanessa fell hard. Because Ethan didn't just love her, he reflected her. Every desire, every interest, every quiet insecurity. He filled every space. One night, she invited him over. Candles flickered softly around her apartment, the scent of lavender thick in the air. "You remembered," she said, surprised. "I remember everything about you." Her smile faded into something softer, something deeper. They stood close, too close. Ethan's hand brushed her arm slowly, deliberately. Vanessa exhaled. "You always do that," she whispered. "Do what? Make it feel like I'm the only person in the world." Ethan leaned closer. "You are, right now." Their lips met. Slow at first, then deeper, hungrier. Vanessa pulled him closer, her fingers gripping his shirt, as the tension between them built into something consuming. His hands moved along her waist, steady, controlled, like everything he did, like he had already imagined this moment 100 times, because he had. The room blurred around them, time slowed, and for a while, Vanessa forgot everything else. Before we go any further, it costs nothing to hit like and subscribe. If you're enjoying these darker, twisted stories, it really helps the channel grow. Now, back to the story. It started small. That's how it always started. A comment that felt off. "You don't usually drink this wine on Tuesdays," Ethan said casually one evening. Paused. "How did you know that?" He smiled. "You told me." She frowned slightly. "I don't remember that." Then more things, little details that didn't make sense. "You always walk this way home. You check your phone right before bed. You leave your window cracked open at night." Vanessa laughed it off at first, but the feeling didn't go away. It grew, quietly, slowly, like something creeping in behind her thoughts. Until one night, she asked the question, "How do you know so much about me?" Ethan didn't answer right away. He just watched her, studied her reaction, measured it. "You told me," he said again, but this time, she didn't believe him. Vanessa started noticing things, her bookshelf slightly rearranged, her favorite mug moved, the faintest feeling that she wasn't alone when she thought she was. Then she found it, a photo, hidden behind her dresser, a picture of her, sleeping. Her blood ran cold. That night she packed a bag, hands shaking, heart racing. She didn't call him, didn't text, she just headed for the door. Leaving already, Vanessa froze. Ethan stood in the hallway, calm, unbothered, like he'd been there the whole time. "You've been watching me," she whispered. Ethan tilted his head slightly. "I've been loving you." "That's not love," she said, her voice breaking. "That's obsession." His smile faded, just slightly. "They always say that in the end." Vanessa backed away. "I'm leaving." "No," he said softly. "You're not." Her hand shook as she reached for the door. "You don't understand," she said. "I do," Ethan replied. His voice was colder now. "You found out too soon." The room felt smaller, the air heavier. "You were perfect," he continued, "but they all are, at first." Vanessa tried to run, But Ethan moved faster, always prepared. By morning, the apartment was quiet again, still, like nothing had ever happened. Weeks later, a new city, a new street, a new routine. Ethan sat at a cafe, watching, patient, focused, learning. A woman laughed softly at a nearby table. She tucked her hair behind her ear the same way Vanessa used to. She ordered vanilla lattes, checked her phone every few minutes, lived alone. Ethan smiled, slow, certain. He picked up his coffee and stood. "Excuse me," he said gently. "Is that drink any good?"